So the ugliest part about the market is there are times where it's going to challenge you. It's going to challenge you emotionally and financially in every fucking possible way. And it's going to make you feel like, you know, you are wrong while 99% of the people are right. And just as you are possibly considering believing that bullshit, okay, if you just stay strong enough for just another trading day, that's how you keep you sanity, because it turns out that 99% of the fucking people were wrong and you were the 1% that was right. The society, the market, the goddamn politicians, they've designed the system for you to doubt yourself every day. Or they'll throw you a bone where you take a trade and you're like, oh yeah, I got this. And, you know, fucking, I made $1,000 today. Who gives a shit? It's a fucking a bone. Stop being a fucking dog who gets excited about a little bone. Okay, go for the kill. Go for the kill. Understand what these dirty fucking politicians are doing. Figure out what is behind the bigger move. I'm not talking insider trading here. I'm talking about you being able to pay close attention to the correlations and the signs. And right now we're in the moment where all fucking correlations are broken. So what do you do with that situation? You prepare for October 1987. Market resembling the 1980s trading conditions all the way. Like the market is totally fucked. All the standard normal correlations that has been working over the last 20 years, they're fucking broken. The only time that has happened during the 1980s. So we have figured it out here at 13 Market Moves. So sometimes it's just nothing jobs, nothing like, you know, call splits, doesn't fucking matter, okay? It's just like, man, every time you see some gains, they're gone. You know, you get into another trade, they're gone. They're fucking, you know, you see green, it's now red. Green, red, green, red, green, red. And that normally happens when the market goes sideways. But the market's not just going sideways. It's got days where it's breaking above its daily trading range of 20 points. Like today, we've seen like 50 points on S&P. Gold is breaking down. You know, gold's been really the best trade because it's got an insane trading range compared to a lot of other instruments. But yesterday, I recorded the 3-minute video because of this one trade that we're super excited here at 13 Market Moves, guys. And God damn it, this shit 5x'd today, okay, right before it went to shit. So you still have an insane opportunity, guys, to participate in that trade. If you were trading with me, the number one message I gave you today was to make sure you do not overreact to short-term time frames when you're trading. Because, look, the price can drop. The price can go higher depending on whether you're long, short. It doesn't matter. If something temporarily goes against you, it does not necessarily make you wrong in your trade. Now, most of the traders, they can't tolerate it. They fucking cry. They break down. They, you know, they start panicking. Panicking is not the way to make money doing anything. So, the moment you start panicking when you guys are in your trade, just chill the fuck out. This is probably the moment when you're panicking is when you should be adding to your trade, okay, not getting the fuck out of it. And so if you just take that from this little audio I'm recording, then guys, you're going to do substantially better. But if you have the aspiration to be the 44 guys that hit $1 million plus with 13 Market Moves, next 6 months are going to be absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. This market, it is such a high resembling of the 1980s trading conditions that there's such a huge payout that could happen within a time frame of just 24 to 48 hours that, a lot of people will go broke, but you have a chance to capture it with us, which means you get a chance to be next Paul Tudor Jones. So, guys, if you have an aspiration to be next Paul Tudor Jones, fucking go to 13marketmoves.com right now. Get signed up, okay? There's some trading instruments we will introduce you to you probably never heard of before that will help you capitalize on 10, 20, 30x type opportunities. But when that time frame of 48 hours comes, which would be exact replica of October 1987, I sure hope you will be ready. Now, most of the people that have not investigated thoroughly what the heck was the crash in 1987, okay, the crazy part about it is the most beautiful opportunity for a round trip trade. Round trip means you catch the market crash and you catch the bottom and you reverse your trade and you play the market on the call side. The crazy thing about the 1987 crash, it was the biggest crash in the history as far as a one-day crash. Okay, billions were wiped out. If we were to have a 27% drop in the market on any given instance at this point, which I believe will take place in the next 12 months. I'm not saying, guys, hey, we'll buy puts this Monday. It's fucking 1987. No, I'm saying there's going to be market conditions that will be met based on the historic analog that we're analyzing right now here at 13 Market Moves. We're within 12 months from October 1987. And when that day happens, okay, you can go from 50K to fucking 20 mil, okay? If you own the right options, on the right stuff, with the right time frame, okay? You're not going to, put 50K in a trade and go to, 20 mil on stuff that expires in 2 years or nothing like that. So it's not like, don't think like, well, Leo, so October 1987 is going to repeat itself in the next 12 months. I'm just going to go ahead and buy those puts that expire 12 months from now. That's not, guys. A lot of things in the market, the way options are priced, they're priced based off most of the market participants' projections and calculations. So if you simply go by longer expiration, it does not guarantee that you will make money. For that reason, okay, of course, going long expiration, you're going to end up paying a shitload more for the options that you're buying. And by the time you calculate your cost versus how much you selling these things for, by the time all said and done, by the time the move happens, okay, you may be very far away from a 200x return. However, this is what most people will tell you. You can never time the market. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't fucking, because so many people believe that just any day you wake up, well, you should be able to trade and make money. 13 Market Moves, we don't believe in that kind of shit here. Okay, it's a setup. It's just like as the whole world is trying to set you up to think, well, you can wake up and make every day the same amount of money in the fucking market. It's a lie. It's a lie. It doesn't fucking happen that way because market conditions are not the same every day. The magnitude of the move in the market is not the same every day. So depending on those criteria, there are clearly conditions, okay, where you could make a 200x trade, and there are clearly conditions where it doesn't fucking matter what the fuck you do. You're not going to make a 200x trade on anything. So in the last few months, the market has been going through those type of conditions, with the exception of the very few opportunities which we were able to participate in briefly. So, guys, basically, if you're a student of the market, okay, stop fucking off losing money in the market. Give us a call, which does not, by the way, guarantee that you're not going to lose money with us, okay? Because, like, I've talked to a guy today, well, Leo, I've traded this, and I've traded this, and I've traded that, and I'm like, yeah, okay, and then you disappear for 2 fucking months, and you've missed some of the 10x and 20x trades. So you have to be consistent. Like, okay, so I don't know, like, let's say you own a business, and okay, maybe you have a few managers running your business. So, like, if you took off for a few months, nothing would happen to your business. But imagine, like, you run a smaller business where you have to participate on it in daily basis. And maybe you do have some managers, but maybe your managers, they ain't shit. So you got to keep checking on them all the time and make sure they're not fucking off and they're not screwing you and all that sort of thing. So imagine if you were gone for a couple of months and you came back, would you still even have a business? You know, so it amazes me when people like, well, Leo, I'll just take off for a few months. I'll come back, and like, fuck yeah. I mean, the strategy that we've been waiting for worked. You would have gotten a 20x trade, but that week, well, you were gone. You were missing an action. So you have to pick a strategy. Since we're chasing home runs here at 13 Market Moves, you cannot just say, well, hey, I'm just going to take off for months and come back and I'm going to try and see what happens. It doesn't work that way. You take 52 weeks, you stick consistently every week in and out, okay? You put the same amount of money in every fucking trade and you just rock. And guys, it works if your execution is good. Like earlier this morning, I had a new guy. I gave him a trade to buy gold calls. Actually, it was yesterday when gold dropped to 1903. Well, the guy didn't take the trade today till gold was at like 1920. So, I mean, who the fuck is to blame? Like, small things like that. This is actually not a small thing, but to him, it's a small thing. He's like, well, Leo, what's the big deal? Yeah, it is a big fucking deal. You enter the trade at 1903 or you enter the trade at 1919. Dude, that's the whole trade. That's 15 points on weekly options that make a difference of, like, I mean, depending on how much you put in the trade. I mean, it could be $100K difference by the time, I enter, by the time you enter the trade. So execution is key. Staying to the process, staying to the system is key. There's many times the market looks like it's going to give you that exponential trade, 40, 50x, and just the market has been shit lately. Again, it has been total shit because a lot of trades normally would run for us 10, 20x. They stop out at like 2x, 3x, 4x. And so the market conditions have not been perfect, but there's some insane shit that's brewing in the market that I think, okay, is going to pay out. We're going to have some of the biggest payouts here at 13 Market Moves that I think any channel on YouTube, for that matter, okay, I mean, I should say any investment fund, any fucking trading firm out there, okay, we're going to smoke any fucking record anyone has ever had in the fucking world. That is a fact. It's going to happen in the next 12 months, okay? And, the reason I want to measure it in percentage returns is because, well, okay, so here at 13 Market Moves, okay, we operate with millions. In some of the other investment firms, they operate with billions. And so, we want to make sure that when these guys say, like, well, we're up 13% for the year, or, 25% for the year, 30% for the year, for that matter, okay, who gives a shit? Okay, at most they're putting in, some of these trades is maybe $100 million. So let's compare millions to millions, and let's compare percentage returns to percentage returns. So I actually have no doubt that in the next 12 months, you will hear a testimonial from a guy here at 13 Market Moves that has joined the program, that he's been up, down a few $100,000, that will finally go all the way to 100 mil. I am 100% confident that we will have a student here at 13 Market Moves that will hit 100 mil. So, I don't give a shit. You've been up, you've been down, you've been sideways. If you're done fucking off taking small trades, come trade with us. Pursue greatness. Let's roll. I've got a fucking trade, guys. I'm telling you, I've got a fucking trade that will help some of you retire in the next 6 to 7 months. Don't fucking miss it. Let's go. 13 Market Moves. Sign up. Put your contact information. Schedule a fucking call. Let's go. And let's make this shit happen together. I'll catch you guys on next audio video soon. Let's go.